everybody, Amanda here with Living with the Magic Vacations, and I am super excited because I have in my hot little hands the official itinerary for this year's 4th annual Girls Getaway Weekend. I am very excited to share the details with you. We have put a lot of hard work into this, and I'm really excited for all the little things that we've got going on this year. Every year we get your feedback on what you loved about each Girls Getaway Weekend and what you'd like to see at the next one. We try to incorporate everything, and I really think that you guys are going to be excited with what we have coming up. Things may change between now and Girls Getaway Weekend, so stay tuned in the group for announcements as Disney may tweak hours, change show times, but nothing major should change going forward, and this is going to help each of you plan your weekend. Remember that you are welcome to attend all of our events or some of our events. Enjoy the weekend for yourselves and find what works for you guys in terms of balancing our great events and what you'd love to see and do at Walt Disney World yourself. We'd love to have you at all of them, and we're going to go through the itinerary here in a second so that you can get an idea of what exactly we're planning and how it works with what you may have already booked in terms of dining or things that you were thinking. Now, it's not our Fast Pass date yet. We will talk a little bit about our official group Fast Pass. We typically do one per day, so if you'd like to join up with the ladies to do an attraction or a ride, we'll have the official times for that, and you can work that into your plans. But we've got a lot of really cool things going on this year. So today we're going to be talking about our itinerary. If you were in the group earlier this week, you'll see that we also gave a little sneak peek as to this year's photo scavenger hunt, which I'm really excited about. This year's photo scavenger hunt is going to work similar to the past years, where you'll each form teams, and then before, usually like the day before we get there or upon arrival, you're going to get all the very specific clues. So you may have figured out that this year's theme is going to be about all the different photographable walls at Walt Disney World. And there are a lot of them, believe it or not. The purple wall is the most famous, but there's quite a few actually, and you're going to get a clue for each wall when you find it. You take a photo with your group in front of the wall, and then you'll post it in some pre-set up folders that we'll have in the Girls Getaway group. Every entry is an entry into our big drawing, and then once everybody has uploaded all their photos and the weekend is over, we'll pull one team's name for a really fun prize. Plus, you get a really cool assortment of photos to take home with you, and it's a lot of fun, and it's a lot of fun to see if you can get all of them. It tends to be a little bit of a competition between our groups, so we're really excited for that, and we're going to get those details out to you once we get much, much closer to Girls Getaway Weekend. So today I've got the official itinerary. More announcements coming up. I will be at Walt Disney World in less than 2 weeks, and there I will be in Toy Story Land with a live preview of this year's ears, which I'm really excited about. We're working with a really great Etsy shop who has these amazing ears that are perfect for the weekend, and she's even giving us a little bit of a discount, which is awesome. And don't blame me if you buy a ton of stuff from her because she has the cutest ears. So that's in less than 2 weeks. And then we also have some announcements coming up about our official event this year, which is going to be happening at Fantasmic. We've made some small changes from the original plans that were announced. The date has not changed, and it is still happening at Fantasmic, but we have some really fun changes that I think you're really going to like. So we're working on finalizing those details with Disney. I will hopefully have that announcement next week, but for now, let's dig into the official announcements for the itinerary. So our start date this year is May 16th, which is a Thursday. We have some discounted rooms available on Wednesday. If you'd like to come in a day early or you're coming in Wednesday night, check with your travel planner. Those are available on a very limited basis. But Thursday, we're going to kick off the entire weekend. And we start our Girls Getaway Weekend at Magic Kingdom. Now, we know that Thursday is a big arrival day for most of our attendees, so we really don't plan a lot on that day. If you have arrived and you're going to be heading to Magic Kingdom, we would love to meet up with you. If you're coming in late and you're not hitting a park that day, don't worry. We have saved most of the exciting events and meetups for the rest of the weekend. So Thursday, May 16th, we'll be heading to Magic Kingdom. And sometime in the evening hours, I'm going to guess around 7 because we haven't determined this time yet. We'll get an idea of when everyone's arriving. We're going to do a group Fast Pass for Big Thunder Mountain. The way that the group Fast Passes work is before our Fast Pass date, we will release the official list of our group Fast Pass locations and times. And all you have to do is book your Fast Pass around that time or have one of your travel planners do it for you. If you have booked with one of them, they are more than happy to do that. You're also welcome to do it on your own. So for Big Thunder Mountain, if we meet up at 7 o'clock, what that means is your Fast Pass just has to include 7 o'clock. If you can only get a 6:30 or a 6:40, that's perfect. If you can get a 6 o'clock, that's fine too, because it'll go to 7. But we'll all meet up in front of the attraction at the specified time. And then once the whole group is there, we'll all just tap our magic bands and head on to the attraction together. And that's one of my favorites, and especially at nighttime. So that's going to be a lot of fun. We have no dining scheduled for Thursday, so it's on your own. The Big Thunder Mountain Fast Pass is the only thing that we are planning for our arrival day. Okay, so Friday, I'm really excited. Friday, May 17th, we're going to be heading to Hollywood Studios. This is our official park this year because our theme is She's Got a Friend in Me, and we're going to be heading to Toy Story Land. So here is how the day is going to kind of lay out. The first event is going to happen at 9:45 a.m. and we are all going to meet in Toy Story Land for our group photo. So this is the day that you're going to want to wear your official t-shirt, and if you've purchased the ears, you're going to want to wear your ears too. If you've seen some of our marketing for this year, you'll see a big group photo in front of Animal Kingdom, the Tree of Life at Animal Kingdom, and everybody's in the blue and white shirts with the ears. That was our group photo for last year. So we will announce the location as we get a little bit closer, and we have a final head count. At 9:45 a.m., Toy Story Land. So if you plan on hitting up Slinky Dog, the plan would be get there before park open so that as soon as they open those gates, you can head right back to Slinky Dog, and that gives you about 45 minutes to get on the attraction and then meet us up in Toy Story Land for the group photo. Okay. Our second meetup of the day is going to be at Mama Melrose's, and that is at 11:30 a.m. So again, the way the group meals work this year is that you schedule your group around the time of the official meeting so that we're all there together, but you are responsible for your own reservation, your own party, your own check. So 11:30 a.m., I already know there's a big group of us that are going to be at Mama Melrose's, and that is really exciting. It's one of my favorite restaurants. So 11:30, Mama Melrose's. Our first official non-food meetup is going to be at Senses Spa at 3 p.m. We are going to be posting the sign up today, maybe tomorrow morning, for all the meetups. So we have 3 links that you'll find. The first one is going to be for Senses Spa. If you would like to join Megan and her group at Senses Spa for a pedicure, a manicure, a facial, you're going to fill this form out. You're going to tell us exactly what service you're looking for and your name and email and that kind of details. And everybody's going to be heading over roughly around 3 o'clock. Megan will do her best to get everybody's appointments at the same time. Again, this is completely optional. If you do decide to join them at Senses Spa, you are responsible for whatever fee is incurred depending on what service you pick. That's not included in any of the pricing that we've done so far. So 3 o'clock is Senses Spa. Our official Fast Pass for Hollywood Studios is going to be at 7 p.m. and that's going to be for Rock and Roller Coaster. And then I don't have an official meet up time yet, but I am going to say somewhere around 7:30 is going to be my guess, will be our official meeting time for our Fantasmic party. Last I checked with Disney, they have said that our meetup is going to be in the Tower of Terror courtyard, and then they will bring us into the party. I will have lots more details for you on the party next week in terms of where we're meeting up, the cost for the event, the sign up for the event, and exactly what's included in that price. And you guys are going to really love that one. So 7 Rock and Roller Coaster, and essentially we're going to get off Rock and Roller Coaster and head right over to the Tower of Terror courtyard for the meetup for the Fantasmic party that night. And then Fantasmic will happen, and then the park will essentially be closed at that point, again, unless Disney has changed their hours. So lots going on at Hollywood Studios. We've got our group meetup for the photo. We have a lunch. Some ladies might be heading over to the spa, and then we're all going to return later that evening for the big party. Okay. So Saturday, May 18th, we are headed to Epcot. Our first meetup of the day at Epcot is going to be, I have an outdated copy of our itinerary. So we're actually going to be doing a Starbucks meetup that morning. I will get the official time for the Starbucks meetup. But after we meet up for Starbucks, we are going to be heading to Soarin'. I think the time for Soarin' is going to be around 10:30, 10:45. That will be a Fast Pass meetup. So you'll have time to come into the park. If you want to hit Test Track first, you'll have time to do that. And then if you want to meet us for coffee, we'll head over to Starbucks and then right over to Soarin'. And then from about 11:30 to 2, you can join myself and Sarah as we eat and drink our way around the world. And I'm really excited about this because don't forget, we are going during Epcot's Flower and Garden Festival, and there's going to be a ton of outdoor kitchens with some really, really delicious food and drink. So if you've ate or drank your way around Epcot before, this is slightly different because we're going to have a lot more options and really, really fun food and drink to try. So join Sarah and I. We'll again post our meetup once we get a little bit closer at 11:30 to eat and drink our way around World Showcase. Then we're going to return later in the evening and we are going to be going to Beer Garden at 6:30 for dinner. Again, if you'd like to join us, simply make your reservation around the same time. We'll do our best to see how close we can all sit together, especially at Beer Garden with the way the seating is. But if you can get as close to that time as possible, then hopefully you can join in with us. I'm excited for Beer Garden. It's one of the restaurants I've never been to at Disney. So I'm excited to try that. And then, I'm super sad, at 8 o'clock, I actually might have moved that a little bit later. We'll post the official itinerary after we're all done with the video, but somewhere between 8 and 8:30, we're going to be meeting in France to grab some champagne to toast the end of Illuminations because as you guys know, it is ending this summer and I am super sad. So I am going to be doing that meetup. If you want to come and grab a glass of champagne or maybe a Grey Goose sushi, meet us up right before Illuminations starts. We'll view Illuminations from around there and toast Illuminations final summer. Again, around 8:30, Illuminations is going to be at 9. So, okay, Sunday, May 19th, we're heading back to Magic Kingdom this day, and our first meetup is going to be breakfast. If you have not done breakfast at Kona Cafe, I highly recommend you join us. Breakfast that morning is going to be at 9 a.m., and then after we have breakfast, we will head into the Magic Kingdom. We're going to be doing our first Fast Pass at Seven Dwarfs Mine Train around 11:30 noon. Again, I'll post the official times. And then we've got a couple really fun meetups this afternoon. Lee is going to be hosting a snack crawl at 3 p.m. This is going to be a lot of fun. We'll post some more information as we get closer, but the idea is going to be anybody who wants to join in on the snack crawl, there'll be a sign up ahead of time to pick a food and you will grab your snack and then everybody will meet up in a central location and you'll get to try a little bit of everything. Magic Kingdom has some really awesome snacks, so this should be really fun. And then after the snack crawl at 3, Jenny is going to be doing a meetup at the Purple Wall at 4 o'clock. So minimally, you know you're going to get one thing on the photo scavenger hunt because we're going to do this awesome Purple Wall meetup. I hope we can get a big group photo. That would be a lot of fun. But if you haven't had your picture taken here before, it's a really cool backdrop and it's going to be a good time to get a bunch of girls together to do that. So that's going to happen at 4. Once that meetup is over, you're going to want to head out to the Magic Kingdom if you're joining us for dinner. And dinner's at Storybook Dining at Wilderness Lodge. I am so excited for this one because Snow White is my favorite. Dinner's at 5:30. Make your reservation around 5:30. Here's one note I will mention that I have not mentioned before. If you're listening to this and you haven't booked yet and you're like, I'm never going to get all these dining reservations. I have one dining reservation at each of the locations I mentioned for a large group. So we're going to be opening signups for that. So if you and your friends have signed up and you want to join us maybe for this Storybook Dining, I do have select spots left if you can't book your own reservation. And we'll get those reservations open soon. After Storybook Dining, we'll head back into the Magic Kingdom for some fireworks. We don't have another meetup scheduled after that dinner. Okay? And then our very, very last day is going to be Monday, May 12th. If you have time to stick around, if maybe your flight's later in the day, we would love for you to join us at Animal Kingdom. We are going to be doing a Fast Pass at the Safari about 9:45 a.m. And then after that, we are heading right into Tusker House for brunch at 10:30. Tusker House is a character meal. So if you haven't had a lot of interaction with the characters so far in your schedule, this is a really good one. And there's some really delicious food and mimosas. That should give you guys enough time to get in and maybe try to hit Flight of Passage early if you can't get a Fast Pass. And then Beth is going to be hosting a tour. She's going to be doing the Caring for Gentle Giants tour at 12:30. There is a cost for that one. We will have a sign up on our website for the Gentle Giants tour. It's $30 in advance. And it's about an hour and a half long. So that one should be a really, really fun tour to do if you're looking for something different to do this Girls Getaway weekend. So again, I'm going to be opening up 3 signups. One's going to be for the Senses Spa. One's going to be for the Caring for Gentle Giants tour. And then the other one is going to be a general sign up for all of these official meetups. We're doing the purple wall, the snack crawl, the eating and drinking around the world. We just want to get a head count of how many people might be showing up to each thing so that we aren't waiting around for people we think are coming, or we have more people than we expected. So there is no obligation on that one. We just want to get a general head count. The census spot and the Gentle Giants one, please only sign up for if you are ready to provide a credit card and you are actually signing up to either have something done at the spa or you're signing up for that tour. So I'm really excited. I think this is a fantastic itinerary. We've got a lot more coming your way, including the details on that Fantasmic party, what's included in the price for that. I think you're going to be really excited at what's coming this year. The ear announcement in less than 2 weeks, live from Toy Story Land. And we'll just keep kind of reminding you guys of all the deadlines. Really, the next deadline coming up is going to be, we'll announce the Fantasmic party, and you're welcome to pay for that as soon as I open up the registration. Fast passes are in March, so you're going to want to make sure you have your ticket in your My Disney Experience account by the time we're ready to do fast passes. And then registration closes April 1st. So if you are watching this and you are thinking, what a fun time this sounds like, please don't hesitate. We are down to just our last couple of rooms at French Quarter and Wilderness Lodge. And then we've got a couple rooms left, a couple more rooms left at Pop Century. So please don't hesitate. I'd hate for somebody to miss out on these awesome rates. We've discounted room rates and discounted ticket rates. So I am so happy that you guys are going to be joining us. This is a great itinerary this year, and I will happily answer any questions that you guys have or help you get signed up if you're interested in joining us. So remember, registration closes April 1st. We hope to see you. Thanks so much, everybody. Have a good night.